Hello and welcome back to the Life Cowboy YouTube channel. I'm your host Alexander, and today we're going to talk about luggage. Now, if you're at all familiar with the motorcycle travel game, there's basically two different kinds of luggage. You can either have hard luggage or you can have soft luggage. Now, sometimes you'll see a combination of the two, but it usually comes down to what the individual likes and what works for them. Now you can kind of already see what I've got going on in the background, but without too much chatter, let's get into it and take a closer look. So, there you go. I obviously went with soft luggage. I went with Tusk's Pilot Pannier bags in the back and their Olympus tank bag up front and a random Amazon waterproof duffel bag for the back. I believe the brand here is Rock Brothers. Yeah, as usual, I'm not sponsored by any of these guys yet, so I'll give you a very fair and unbiased review. I believe Tusk is actually some of the cheapest pannier bags you can get, and don't let that fool you. It is very high quality stuff. I'm wildly impressed. I've dropped the bike a couple times already, and it's taken the drop without a problem whatsoever. You can tell that the stitching is very high quality and all the straps and buckles and everything. It's fantastic. No complaints whatsoever. They are waterproof material on the outside and they have waterproof bags on the inside. It's great. I have no complaints about or worries about water getting in. Now, I know what some of you are probably thinking. You're probably going to say, but Alec, this hard luggage, it's far more secure. You can lock your stuff up. And that's kind of where I disagree. See, hard luggage is one screwdriver away from being broken into, and if your stuff is so valuable that you need to keep it under a lock and key, it's going to make it more of a target for thieves. At least that's my opinion on the matter. Um, but it will fall under as a pro for hard luggage. It is technically more secure. Hard luggage is also commonly used as a table and sometimes chairs for people. Hard luggage is also extremely waterproof. You don't need a liner on the inside. You have no worries about anything getting in. But there are also cons to hard luggage. Hard luggage has been known to trap legs in an accident and directly break the leg, whereas soft luggage will squish out of the way and release the leg. And that for me was the biggest selling feature for soft luggage. Because if you do get in an accident on this kind of travel, it's going to be kind of a lower speed accident, and I want the bike to squish, or the luggage to squish out of the way and not keep my leg trapped. Uh, it also kind of goes into effect with what you have in those bags, and I guess you can call me a bit of a minimalist if you want to, but the stuff I have in there really just isn't that valuable. It's 20-year-old camping gear. It works, it does the trick, but if it went missing, like it doesn't owe me anything. It's not going to be a heartbreaking loss to me. And I think everyone should keep that in mind when they're choosing what to pack for a big adventure like this. How much camping are you really going to be doing? I mean, hostels are very, very cheap once you get south of Mexico. So you might be in a hostel more often than being in your tent. So, do you really need that fancy new $1,000 tent, or will that old one you got from years ago do the job just fine? I mean, you'll laugh when you see my sleeping bag. It's even older than 20 years old. I think we got it when we were kids going on an Algonquin Park adventure. So it might even be close to 30 years old, but it's small, it's lightweight, and it did the trick. Now, if you guys want to see exactly what I'm bringing, just let me know in the comments and I can do a whole video about what I'm bringing. But that's just something to keep in mind. Do you really need the stuff that you're planning on packing? And ask yourself. Like I did this exercise with my computer. At first, I thought, oh, should I bring a laptop with me? And then I kind of went, well, it's just something to break. It's just something to go missing. And can I do everything on my phone? Yeah. So I said, laptop, you can stay at home. I don't really need you. And I guess that's kind of an interesting thing about these phones. You don't really need much. The phone will do everything you need it to. So something to keep in mind. Other things that I really like about the soft luggage, I believe personally that it's far more versatile than hard luggage. Hard luggage, it's a little bit harder to get off. Sometimes they offer a quick release system, but from my understanding, it can be a little bit more challenging. And so in about 15 seconds, I can have the bags off the bike, on my back, walking into a hotel room in one maneuver, where with hard luggage, you're probably not going to be doing that. It's going to be a few different maneuvers, maybe a couple trips to get it all in there. Also, with soft luggage, far easier to get it on a plane if you need to go fly off somewhere. Hard luggage, it's going to be a little bit more challenging. So there's pros and cons to both. You really got to go with what works for you. For me, the versatility, the personal safety factor in case something bad was to happen, and what was the third thing? Maybe there's not three things, maybe it's just two. But anyways, those were the biggest reasons why I decided to go for soft luggage over hard. Let me know if you disagree. Let me know in the comments. Tell me if you think there's a better way to go about it. And yeah, I would love to hear from you. If you have any more questions, or if you want me to go over all the stuff that's in those bags, let me know in the comments. As for now, I'm taking off tomorrow, but you'll find that out in another video. Take care.